they do get a stun onto the tiny top with the arena. Spear him up against the side and arms down while Michael moves on to his secondary target, but KXY is here. Gives up on farming jungle, wants to take down the Willow. Tons of damage in an area through the Shadow Realm to
oh, they're just going down onto the next camp. The smoke's coming.
They're in the jungle. They're on their way. Alone is there blinking forward. KXY almost out of mana now, as Alone doesn't have too much in the way of backup close enough by, but they do arrive with Willow and Disruptor moving on to KXY. Fairy fires up, healed by the IO, the stun landing in. Good pushback back, and Sacred, he's joined in the battle, skirmishing away and finding 2 kills for Infamous. Tiny, where are you off to? Thinking about rejoining, even tossing forward. The hoodwink onto Michael. IO just too distant to make a go of this. They won the Mars instead. Terrorize are going to fear them up, and look at the Lash stunned under tower. I don't know, they're trying to fight with the panel, so they should be split pushing. They're going to get both of them. IO Lash dead to Michael. Alone does drop over near the... I don't know. But he realizes that something's not quite right. Nobody's top. His team smoked in there. Now they come back into mid, onto Lumiere. Static Storm's going to catch the Lashrak inside with the Brambles as well, but this Rolling Thunder disrupting the back end of the team fight while the arena spears up the IO, catching out Widge. Axel does lose his life, so support for support at this point, but LTH slain by the Queen of Pain, and a good Terrorize sends a Pango back.
Echo Saber. And honestly, I would have expected more kills out of Infamous by now.
They just need to not lose this Lesh again, hey? IO, Lesh, glimpse back into the storm. KXY, he's tethered and healed, but the Chrono's there. Focus down Widge. The IO is dropping so quickly. That Sonic Wave will secure Alone a double kill. Because if they took tier 1 mid, they probably wouldn't get that tier 2 bottom lane. Oh, Sacred. He's straight on top of them. Avalanche toss on the BKB from Tiny means no spear landing, and he walks straight through the arena. That Static Storm.
Combo.
Faceless Void's half HP. He's just being rolled on. The Thunder lands. He time walks it back, and Chrono's up 2. Gets on top of the IO. And a good Sonic Wave there to clear it up. Michael now has that Bedlam destroying Tiny. Armor matters not to the magic damage of the Dark Willow, but KXY still has a decent amount of HP. No, he doesn't anymore. He's silenced up. He's now run out of mana, and he's probably wishing he hadn't joined this team fight. Pango is looking to zone them away, but he's been bashed up by Lumiere as Alone claims a triple kill, and Hiko trapped on the high ground, hands over.
Playing with a Leshrac a lot this game. I think he's just like, well, spirits are better than overcharge for this guy. So it's like a little rough for his Tiny, but at least he can solo farm when his cores are dead.
Yeah, it's true.
Right sign, right? That's what you want to hear. Well, at least
yeah, your position 4 is leeching all the golden experience from the jungle. Well, Arms is sticking around up top, half health.
This guy's a huge brain. I can't believe he held his BKB there. I was like, look at him. Like, no,
they might have to use it now.
So bad. Like,
the roll.
Begging him, do it.
The blink onto the Queen of Pain.
Oh, he didn't do it.
She gets out. They've got a Yule Scepter up here. Michael is looking for KXY, and he fears the Tiny IO back. Meanwhile, Pango chasing Axel still. Michael down. Spear is there. Pango caught up in it. There's no Alone. He
hits this
a million miles away. Yeah, he's got the stun there for sure. So 2 support kills for SG. Yeah, Neanderthal brain at work, like I said at the start of this game. Oh, Sacred's in. He's got the. Oh, yeah, that's very true. IO shredded inside the Brambles, and they've also got the Hoodwink as well.
Then, you know, outright damage, I guess, which they do have a lot of.
Oh, outpost for outpost. And very quick TP's back. Arms has to BKB. Good spear from Sacred. Gonna isolate that Leshrac. Allowing Lumiere to come in, but the Rolling Thunder, that Sonic Wave from Alone. Pair it up with a Chrono. That's lights out for SG. 3 heroes dead. The full arsenal from Infamous just blasted all over them. Guardian now delivered out to the Faceless Void. And a lot of work to do for SG. They have eyes on a target, though. Alone's Queen of Pain gets the BKB off in time. Oh, the tiny physical damage, though, is ripping through her. She pops the illusion and blinks away, barely escaping and then getting the kill with the help of Michael. In the back, we've got the Leshrac faced off with the Faceless Void and an arena in the middle onto the Tiny. Isolating Arms as Hiko tries his best to allow the Tiny just to disengage and run away, because it is scramble time. It is get the hell out of here time. Widge tethering up. Forces out the Aegis. relocate that lash rack away. Hoodwink brought back. Combo onto the face of Void. They put him down low enough and they get the kill.
The outplays? Big outplays? Hiko?
I wasn't expecting that.
Thank you, Garant.
Garant. Trareth alone. Yeah, burst through the Hoodwink. Easy as you like. And Sacred, he's got a good spear here on KXY. There's a Yules and a bit of time being bought by the Lesh. Still brambled up and rooted though, and KXY, another kill. Another notch for Alone's Queen of Pain. Beyond godlike streak continues. 14-1 and 9. Oh, whoa, do they have the IO as well? Yeah, Yules into spear, catching out Widge, 3 in a row. Problem for every single hero on SG. It's like no Yules.
Yes. I'm gonna have my BKB soon. Awesome.
Good luck with that, buddy, especially with the amount of circles that the Radiant have. Michael, can he shatter Realm? No, he absolutely cannot. Arms pops his BKB and crits him twice.
All right, go.
Sacred.
Almost got his refresher. Don't die, everyone. Wait for the Pango refresher fight. Retreat.
They're trying really hard not to die, Trent, but someone might die.
No, run away. Do not engage.
The two-man Chrono's there from Lumiere. Someone's gonna die. IO the target choice for him. Arms, he's there looking for Alone's Queen of Pain, but now speared and silenced against the arena. Sacred focusing in on him, and that Sonic Wave will definitely help. And the jump back in. Lumiere trying to aim towards the Lash as we get a pause. I don't think it really had like a meaning. It was just kind of like that you know, baby shark do. It's just kind of catchy and dank, you know.
Well, that's a peak.
Lumiere?
The Russian star. Okay.
Lumiere's in again. Die back IO. Alone keeps the streak going, and they jump in looking for any bonus kills. Hiko now down. Hello grabbing a double kill and a glimpse back on the Lash. Drags him into the waiting arms of Sacred's Mars. Bedlam's there as Lumiere clears up the Hoodwink, and everybody's gonna die. Tiny on his back and gets nothing done.
No.
That is superb. Well, Lumiere and Sacred up to high ground.
Only 22k lead.
Who's coming in behind? The Dire scans someone. Hoodwink and Lesh are here. They see Disruptor. Disruptor's a big kill. They can blow him up as well. Down we go. Axel's gone. Now it's a really spread fight. Widge down to Lumiere. They get the kill on him and a great arena spear, but the refresher. Oh, the Pango's coming back in for round 2. The trouble being Lumiere is an absolute monster and the Pango can't stick on to anyone. Tiny hasn't really joined the fight until now either. He'll aim for Michael, get a couple of taps in, but the Eon Disc is there, allowing for this Chrono to come in, and Lumiere will just pound and pummel with a two-man spear. Sacred sets it up to blow up this Tiny and Pango quite easily. And Alone, what's his score now? 21 and 16. Monstrous stuff from Alone. A 48 to 18, 39-minute game. A pretty one-way street from what, 15 minutes onwards or so. Team going through the laning stage than it has been. Kunka's rotations have been spot on.
I really like the fact that SG are going to play in here in the Radiant jungle as Widge scouts out for the team once more.
-2. Kunka still wants its ogre though. Pops a pretty hefty one. Boat comes in with a two-man stun. Lion, great Earth Spike as its Drow multi-shot does a little bit of damage, but KXY a little bit stuck here. Gets the ogre kill, but Sacred's dying. The Magnus and the Dark Willow take down the Mars, so 2 kills there, nothing handed over in return.
Safe, and if they want to come in and fight you, that's great news for SG. I think they're very happy with that.
Yeah, keep coming at us. Hiko gets a skewer in onto that Void Spirit. He's stunned. He's done. Alone down to the Bedlam RP. They'll get that ogre as well. Axel feeds himself away. Another two-man stun, but that team fight's over. Arms comes out with a double kill.
Alone has played so fantastically this game. He's done everything perfect.
We'll see what he does now, though. With the Finger of Death burst onto the Lion. Arms is close to death, but not quite. They've got the big RP. In we go with the God's Rebuke. The BKB from Drow saves it from the arena, but 3 heroes obliterated by SG. The safety net was there for Drow. Arms surrounded by his buddies. Very well guarded by Hiko.
Well, so aside from that, Alone
you cursed him
extremely well as a game. Like, it's very hard to keep a game going. Like, we saw SG fail to try and delay, like the way that Infamous game, And number one, they have a Terrorblade, so he can basically control like jungle +1 or even just two lanes by himself. But then the way alone is able to like control the couriers, catch all those waves on top. It did so much work for Infamous, but unfortunately, you're still in a losing position, which means when you make that mistake and you get the big punish there, he collapses.
Smoking out of their base.
BKB's back on Mars.
Time to clap back. Who's this? It's Kunkka.
One
smoke broken.
Gets some eggs. One core kill.
DD rune. Oh, Dark Willow takes the DD rune. The global's there as well. So Mars has the BKB. Spear launch, but KXY has the BKB of his own. Affliction stuns up the silencer, but Drat Ranger's going wild on the line. Now the arena comes. They blow through Hiko's Magnus. Terrorblade, he's trying his hardest. Lumiere, he slowed him down with a Skadi, and LTH close to death, but Hiko's there with the mech. Now the shockwave back in, waiting to try and skewer through the X mark and the Brambles, and alone he's caught up. Another spear. Sacred's back in on the Drat Ranger, but Arms healed up until the death comes. Lumiere sunders back onto the Magnus and the Hex. They've got to catch onto the Kunkka. Oh, the Fire Blast stuns him and KXY down. Lumiere shows his face after farming for 23 minutes. He's going to try and grab himself a triple here thanks to Michael with a blink stun. Impales LTH. Bedlam spent. Always into melee form. The Shadow Realm TP successful to escape from the danger. He walks out as Roche respawns. The classic. Yeah, this TV with that Mars ulti, like you said, he just stands outside of it. Yeah, they're going to make a go at this, right? The Hex on Kunkka. Global resets. Make sure KXY is okay. Yule's on the Magnus as well, so that stops the Blink RP initiation. He's out of there, now skewering across to try and RP this big Mars. Sacred's BKB'd up in arena, but Arms, he's shiny and golden, walking straight through it. Michael and Sacred dead as Lumiere just ditches. Didn't want to fight there.
Oh, things were good, and then they went bad. He blinked into that skewer, the escape skewer from Hiko. He actually got taken out by him after that initial Yule's catch.
Now
free.
The Ogre, yeah, they've got meta here, but Lumiere just really not in a position to fight whatsoever. Maybe with Alone joining, they can go back in as Lumiere's killed off the Dark Willow with illusions. He's going to kill off Hiko with illusions.
No. Oh, it's getting spicy. Terrorize? Terrorize? Oh, do it.
Roshan's nearly dead. Oh, they're going to jump back in on this. The Dark Willow's caught out by Yule Sacred. He throws the arena onto them to zone him away from Roshan. Alone has a Yule to assimilate in a couple of seconds. He needs to buy time for himself. Now he's got the space he needs, but the Torrent connects just at a perfect time. The trouble being Sacred's there with a spear to reinitiate onto Hiko. Jeez Louise. Taking...
Oh, look how tempting this rune is.
Sacred's in such a good spot. Oh, he blinks spears straight on to that Kunkka. Lumiere gets his BKB off, but the blink RP from Hiko catches the two of them. Boat onto the top, but Terrorblade just too huge at this point. KXY is on the run. Slowed, fingered, nearly dead. The multicast comes, and KXY, he's gone. Drow Ranger also got slain by Alone's Void Spirit, and the chase is towards the Dark Willow. Lumiere picks up a double as Ridge drops, and the poor Dark Willow will follow them into the grave.
Yeah, but then
can they? Demon Deal. Sounds like something Slacks would come up for.
That was
come up. Oh, the jump in.
They limit so hard.
Really nicely done. It's kind of forcing his buyback there as well. I'm just going to keep poking and prodding. Finish off that Rax in the mid lane.
Cool, for sure, but I guess if you can catch it after the dispels, I don't know.
Just give him all the tomes. Get him to level 25. Last word mute. All alone. He's in on top of Widge. Neon Disc is popped. Widge tries to turn back onto the Void Spirit as they land an RP. Lumiere stunned up for quite a while.
That was a big
Yule's
delay.
on Sacred as well. They disengage away. He goes. Skewers off to the right hand side, but Sacred's back in with a God's Rebuke. Dead for 90 with no buyback. And they're eyeing up that top lane of barracks.
I think the destruction of Horn Toss has made Mag a little awkward. I don't know what to build on this hero. Like, I like the idea of the tank ability, for sure. Like, he's got the mech and stuff, and like, if Pipe's good, it can be nice, but he doesn't really have the best power ally this game either, so I think that's not helping. There goes Wiz.
Yeah, he did. And now Arena already put out there before the global can come. Alone dropped. The Dark Willow gets a pretty juicy kill. No buyback on him. No way to re-enter the fight. So Infamous forced to scatter.
Versus Drow. Because she's just going to pierce right through your armor. That's what she does.
Are they killing the Kunkka here? That's a good RP to try and stop the Kunkka dying, but he still falls anyway. 80 seconds, no KXY. Terrorblade, Scardy slowing the Willow and looking for the Silencer, whose Aeon Disc has already been used up. They've got the Hex from Michael. Disable him up, double kill for Alone. Hiko speared back, beautiful move from Sacred to blink in front of him, and a triple for the Void Spirit. Now you're in a 5 versus 2, the tier 4s are unlocked, and Lumiere goes straight for it.
I think the fears of the Drow were fully realized. It's like, you lose that momentum for just a second, and you no longer have a safe haven to just sit back and throw spells. By spells, I mean right clicks. Instead, right clicks just never came. I think we're going to look at the damage the Drow did to TV this game, and it's going to be, like, pitifully small. Like, I think she probably did, like, 5k damage to TV, and most of it was in that last fight where she was poking on the agent, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm going to guess 3,100. All right, I'm gonna